Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back. Time for the Icarus here. We're going to do a mission. Somebody said they didn't like my door when I put that wooden thing on, so I'm like, okay, I'm not married to that door or anything, so I tried this. So these doors match those windows. I put, just like over there with my concrete doors, so I did this. Then I did the pillars and then a half block. And then this and those things. So I don't know, it looks pretty cool. And besides, you don't really need the big area. As you're riding, your head glitches through anyway. But check out this. Callie had mentioned this. Try doing the half block down here and then the thing, and I just left that there. So I got that on both sides. So half block, half wall, and then the railing and that. So I think it looks pretty cool. How's everybody doing? 86, 84. 89, 82, 86. What is he doing? I don't know what he's doing. Sniffing the generator, I guess. All right, let's do a mission. It's been a while. It's been a while since we've done a mission or an operation. Let's do an operation. So this first area, dude, I actually have a lot of missions complete. Look at all but this one here. All but one in this first area is completed. That's pretty good. The second one, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 done. 5, 6 done. And then this last area over here is that highest level. Let's look for something interesting. Wet work, 3 skulls. Avalanche, 3 skulls. What is this? Traverse to a new area of the region. What? Traverse to a new area of the region, scoping out map. Hey, these two sound pretty dang cool. Maybe it can get us some shortcuts. Oh, oh my god, there's a lot more. Let's do, well, we've been doing a lot of desert lately, so let's do the Avalanche one, and then we'll do the desert after that if it's cool.
Under serious pressure to
reach the Arctic Pass, scout the area, unlock blueprints.
Pushing into new zones like yesterday.
600 Ren? That's a lot.
You're headed deep into the Arctic on this one.
Oh, something over that way.
Legos dropped you some fancy ice cutting gear, because Group 15's last weapons test brought down half a mountain in your path. The bad news is the delivery drone got pasted by a storm. Crash zones marked on your map. Still, you came to Icarus for adventure, right? How's that going for you?
So that's interesting. You remember I had to climb this pass up here. I actually went through this pass on foot. I guess the mission blocks it. So we're going to have to run over to here. And so last time we had to drill through. We have 2 power biofuel generator. Excuse me. Oh, sneezies. All right. I just came in. When my stuff's up here, I just came in the game because it gets reset. So let's get set up, baby. All right. Number 1. I'm thinking about maybe, should we bring more ammo for these two or should we bring the rifle? I think the rifle doesn't even weigh that much. 3 kilos. See what it weighs in my inventory. 3 kilos. All right. 556, 762. 29 rounds of 762. Is that enough? Probably. Then we got 65 and 65. Okay. So this thing, it does talk about, it gives a hint on over here about something that we all talk about. It says bring something so you don't have to retrieve a prototype weapon from the pod, deploy the prototype weapon, supply power to the prototype weapon. It says a shelter and a biofuel generator is the easiest way to supply power to the weapon. Bring this along as you reach the mountain pass to save an extra trip back to the base. Now that says biofuel generator. Those are portables in there. This one in here, I think, is what they're talking about. Oh, yeah. Biofuel generator. Okay. We have to take this out and this out. We'll bring it with us. Oh, geez. The amount that biofuel weighs. Holy cow. I can't even carry that with me, this thing. Probably carry 2 of these cans, maybe. I don't know if I'll need 2, but we'll carry 2 of those cans with us. Hopefully that thing doesn't weigh that much. It might actually weigh a lot. I have to get this first. Jeez Louise, how much do those things weigh? 155 kilos. Huh. That's interesting. I don't know how beneficial those things are supposed to be to you if you're encumbered at your own base. Like, how are you supposed to carry those things anywhere? Hopefully this thing doesn't weigh that much. I won't know till I pick it up, I guess. $40 kilos. Jeez Louise. Okay. Man, do I do the dropship? Do I do the dropship method to bring this stuff over there? Because then I could bring one of those bigger ones. I don't think I need it, but I would imagine we might need one of these guys. Let's see. What should we take with us? And should we use my thingy? Let's see. Composite. Dropship beacon. Who left the door open? Who left the door open? Craft me up a couple of these bad boys. Alright, so if I'm gonna bring the ship over, let's see what we have in here. We have this is useless. We have 1 wall, so we need 3 walls. We actually, if we're gonna put the biogenerator in there, we probably need 2 of these. We'll do that. I just don't want to be weighed down by anything. Alright, so I don't know if I have make another one of these. And then we need, what do we need total? We need 3, 6. So we need 5 more of these, is that right? Oh, nails and stone. Oh, no stone. Nailed it. Okay, nails. Woo! Go get some stone, baby. Oh, that's a good amount of stone. Don't mind if I do. So if it's if there's 2 individuals, that's 8. Minus the 1 there, that's 7, and I have 1, so we need 6. I believe. So what do we have? 1 of these, and then we need 6 of these. Oh, not that one. 6 of these. Oh, leather. Okay, leather. Alright, 6 of these guys. That should actually create us a house. Okay. Over here. That stuff away. That away. How does this thing get out of sort? I don't know how it reorganizes that. That's weird. That's weird. Okay. So if we want to build a house, we'll have 2 of these, and then we'll need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those, right? 7, and then 4 of these guys. So I need 2 more of those guys. That should be good. Need a... I carry a fireplace with me. Oh, stony baloney. Let's leave some stone in here. 2 more of these bad boys. What? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Because I haven't been making this stuff. The other stuff doesn't require... It's a totally different recipe for the stone brick. Okay, 2 of those. That should be good to go. Okay. Oh, I probably should leave this leather in here. Leather, please. Don't you do it. Alright, I've got one of those, and... Okay, we got a sleeping bag, we've got power. We've got the big bio generator, we got this guy, and we got this guy. I don't think I need the orbital exchange interface right now, right? Actually, I don't need... Take out one of these. We have 2, the 2 drills, the electric thing. Take this out. All right. Sticks and fiber. Okay. Put these guys away. Put this stone away. Alright, so now we have a campfire. We have a couple of drop pods. We have 2 fuel things. We'll put this campfire in here. And this in here. So that gives us a house, a biofuel generator, the electric cord, a way to call the beacon over, or the drop pod. Alright, looking good like I know you should. Whoop, whoop. Now, it is time of day. It's 12:17. We ain't waiting, baby. We ain't waiting. Let's get us... Oh, wow. Guess I haven't been... I tell you, this stuff stacks as you're not playing that ice. It keeps going. Because this game has got that. This game has got it where... You know, at the beginning, it's like you got, I told you, 25 days to do something. And it's real life time, not just in-game time. Thermos? Thermos? For tea? Kind of heavy. I'm just wondering if I should bring any of those extras. What do we have for stuff here? We need one of these guys. We need one of these guys. 3, 3, and 3. It should be good enough. I think I'll bring these just in case. They're going to degrade pretty quick. Alright, I think we got everything. Let's go. Let's go! So you can see where it's on the map. It's basically saying to go that way. But it's way over here. It looks like it wants me to go this way. But it's actually up here. So the quickest way is this way. That's the fast way. And no, I'm not taking a moa. I still haven't ridden it. I was saving that for you. Maybe if we make it back. Hopefully we make it back. If we make it back, we can ride the moa and just see how fast it is. And if it's like viable. Because it's kind of it kind of goes against the idea that you guys are like, hey, you need to carry heavy loads, take the buffalo, right? Don't ride the horse or buffalo, make them run behind you because they're going to haul load for you. Then the MOA can't haul anything. It's super, like, it has like no slots and no weight and any of that stuff. So it'd be all about riding. And if it's not like way faster and way better stamina than I have, then it's not worth. Now, if I didn't have built up to where I am as far as stamina goes and everything, then that would be a different story. But it is a huge sacrifice wearing this backpack versus the other one. Early on, I would not wear this backpack. I would wear the material hauling backpack, whatever it's called, survivor backpack, because I told you I grabbed one full thing out of the iron ore mining drill, and it encumbered me up to 300. I switched backpacks, and it cut that down to where I could grab almost half another one full of copper. That's a big difference. Wow, I did not eat one of these. Dang it. That's why my stamina's down a little bit, my regen. I was grabbing them to refill, and I forgot to eat one of the carrot ones. My third buff. Because usually I can almost run all the way to the desert now. It's so crazy. I think after the last video and the stuff that I had at the house, exotic wise, I think I'm up over 2,000 exotics. I know for a lot of people that's nothing. I've seen people with a lot more than that, but that's pretty dang good for me since I wasn't an exotic hunter before. Oh, I heard like a bear or something over here. Where the bears at? Buffalo. Are you related to my buffalo? So, do you guys remember that game Void Train that I played? I think it was like 23 or 24. They have a DLC out that Callie told me about, or someone told me about, and Callie reminded me about it. And it's funny. If you get the DLC like right now before, well, I don't know when this is going to come out. It's the 21st today. If you get it before the 23rd, it's free. If you miss it and you check in later, you got to pay like $7 or something.
Once, this was Meadows. Weird-ass alien Meadows that'd probably eat your face off, but whatever. Now, it's ice, rock,
I meant to switch to my thermos.
caves. Regardless, UDA wants this place for prospecting, which means you need to find a path to the interior. But the only thing Lagos is sure of is there's an avalanche in your way. So you're gonna need the tools.
This guy's committed.
Good hunting.
Alright, so switch this. See if anything else came up. So I'm not seeing anything other than that. Hopefully there's not a pod somewhere that I'm missing. Anyway, so I hadn't played that Void Train on this computer. In order, usually if you're going to grab a DLC, you have to have the game downloaded. So I just re-downloaded it to this computer and then got that free DLC in case I wanted to play it. I know that series was very unique at the beginning, but I think it got old or repetitive for people. I don't remember, like, I remember some of the stuff, like, it's pretty crazy. Like, there's always stuff going on. I'm just curious to see what they did with the DLC. It's a game like that. I would not want to start from scratch. I would want to, like, continue my last save, because I was pretty far along. But I don't know. It's just something I brought up. Boy, I also was looking at mods for Stalker. It looks like a lot of the original mods that came out back when the game came out, like early last year, I think it was. They're pretty much still like the most downloaded, which gives you an indication that those are still kind of the best mods. There are some different ones for like visuals and stuff, but it didn't look like too many crazy things in there, so that's kind of cool that I wouldn't have to worry about like doing 100 mods on there. Just maybe 3 or 4. Some quality of life mods would be cool. What else? You know what else? It's something interesting. Guns and I were talking. We're just having a conversation because we're running. Guns and I were talking, and it just reminded me, you know, things have like changed. Things change with everybody, you know. Everybody changes. Like what you like, what you don't like, what you're interested in, what you're not. And something hit me that over the past, whatever, 15, 16 years, right? Well, I'll tell you exactly what I was thinking. Borderlands. So whenever Borderlands came out, man, I would play it. I'd keep playing it. Then I'd like step away a little bit. Then a DLC or something came out and I'd play and I'd play and I'd play. And then... Dude, can I get out of here? These guys are super committed. Oh, that's the... Dang it, I thought that was my shotgun. I switched the numbers. What the heck? Oh my god. The delay. I'm shooting when the dot is right on him. What the... Jesus. Dude, I gotta come with a lot more ammo if I'm gonna do stupid stuff like that. Anyway. Yeah, I added this gun and I switched. Number 5 had been my shotgun. Now it's not. Anyway, you see what I'm saying? Like with Borderlands, and then like I finished Borderlands up, and then I stopped playing and I doing whatever else. I haven't even thought about that game. Now, some of that has to do with like you guys as well. Like other people would say, "Hey, you know, you gonna play some more Borderlands?" Or "Hey, a DLC came out." Is it that series has that series run its course with people? Or I'm curious because I love Borderlands as a genre. You know, the nostalgia of 1 and 2 are huge with me. Like when it first came out, it was so different than everything. It was so much fun and weird, you know. But as they went on, it kind of it changed a little bit. But this last one was pretty good. With the exception, and I've said it before, and I'll die on this mountain. The side missions sucked. They were basically go fetch missions, like go find a really like this. Like, okay, you need to get on the other side of that mountain. You got to figure out how to do it, right? These weird, crazy go fetch missions, and luckily I figured that out. But it was annoying. But I tell you this, on the flip side of that, so you don't think I'm just a complainer, the main missions were awesome. Like the story missions, the main missions were really good as far as missions go. The side missions sucked. There was a lot of like, go over here and talk to this person and come back here, then go over and find this person and come back. Because the rewards were terrible too from those missions, from what I remember. So anyway, I don't know if that put people off. I thought the game overall was pretty dang good, the last Borderlands. But you know, me trying to 100% games, when I run into stuff like that, I'm like, oh god, you know, it just totally puts me off. So, yeah, I was curious about that. It was something interesting that I've seen in myself. I'm like, how can I not even think about Borderlands? It was just last year. It's not like it traveled 50 kilometers in the Arctic. Nice. I thought it was interesting. Borderlands is a really fun game to play, but more fun to stream. Because it's one of those games, I don't know, it's just fun to stream. There are things that are better to stream. I tell you, if you want to try and put a name to it, games that are not fun to put on YouTube but more fun to stream are games that are people more likely that they play them and they don't want to watch them. But they'll watch the stream because of the interactiveness of a stream and going off the rails and everything. That I always found that interesting. So if I go that way, I have a house over there. There, that's the blockade right there, huh? Okay. Cougar. Not a cougar. There's a mine. Is that a mine? Shadow looked like a mine, but I don't think it is. Right in the kidneys.
There it is. 1,000,000 tons of ice and snow. Get that heat gun sorted and set up. Should slice right through that thing once you power it up.
All right, I have somehow made a gigantic mistake. I missed the pod. Where is the heat gun? The heat gun's on the other side. The heat gun's on the other side. I feel like a fool, but I also feel like this is a little weird. Did they expect me to run all the way through the desert and come up this way? There's nothing in here for me to chop to go up and over this thing. Those moa? Arctic moa. Wow. Because that pod didn't show up on the other side on my way here. Interesting. Okay. I tried to do everything I can not to do this, which was like that one mission where it's like, all right, run all the way over there, and then it'll tell you that you need all this stuff, so run all the way back. I only had to do that one time, and then bring this along as you reach the mountain pass to save an extra trip back to your base. Beware of the trio of mammoths that come at the player once the avalanche is breached. Since the prospector is required to reach level 4, bring guns with you. All right. That's pretty whack, right? Huh. Interesting. That's my, that's my annoyed voice. Interesting. I wonder if you get an Arctic moa, if you bring them into the other areas, they overheat because they're designed to be in the Arctic. That'd be interesting to know. Wow, that really sucks. It's a lot of running and talking. So, I guess theoretically, I gotta go all the way around the other way. All right, I'll tell you what I'll do. Last episode, I was pausing the boring parts. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run back. By the time I get to the house, it'll be dark, and I'll sleep. And I don't know where I'm going. I went the wrong way. Yeah, we'll come back. We'll come back, I guess. Sorry about that. Well, that was a long way around. I didn't stop at all except by my house just to sleep and eat again, and then kept running. It's taken a long time. You can see it's already 10:30 the next day. I think I got home around 19:30 or something. Whew, it's a lot of running. It's a lot of running. The only things I've had to shoot along the way are those dang horses. Once they get triggered, they're fast enough. You can't outrun them. So I had to shoot 4 horses on the way here. Now, we're getting ready to go into a shadowed out zone of the map, so I figured I'd bring you back here. I had run up here, remember a few episodes ago, I ran up here, ran to the right, and just saw the green zone, and then that's it. We turned around and came back, so we're coming up to that area now, or soon. I think if you go to the left, it goes through, but it ends up at the same spot, and it looks like maybe the way to the right might be a little faster. I was just, as I was running, I had nothing else to do besides, actually when I got in the desert, I was trying to take a nap. But in the wiki, when it says biofuel generator, they don't specify, but the picture they show over on the side is the portable biofuel generator, so I guess we'll see how much power this laser... I figured it'd be better safe than sorry. I probably could have brought one, but it doesn't really matter. It shouldn't matter that I'm bringing it over in the pod, and I'm going to have to put it inside a shelter anyway. Okay. My pinky's getting tired from holding shift. I got this one, I'm just put semicolon, and he walks. But I can't lock him in on run. Run would be cool, especially with all this stamina. Stamina. It is interesting. I wonder if the area to the... I wonder if this is going to... Oh, see, we're going to drill this part out, I guess, or laser beam it out, something. But I wonder if the part at the far north where I originally came into the river valley, I wonder if that's still blocked, because I didn't drill or laser or do any of that stuff up there. Where are we at? All right, so we were here. I ran all the way back to here. Then I ran all the way down to here. And that's where we're at. It's a lot of running. Basically, yeah, almost from the top of the map to the bottom. All right. The river valley. Now, there should be a giant mountain that... Let's see what we got going here. So this pass here, I came through this pass originally. We got to find this pass here. See where this is. Man, I was really thinking about teleporting stuff as I was running. It would be neat to work in this area over here, but I would, honestly, I'd want my fully fledged base over here, like power, all the electrical machines. The problem would be, you know, building all that, number one. Wouldn't have to build it so big, but building it, you know, the resources. But the other thing is, over there, I've got basically unlimited resources for all the ingots and stuff, where here I wouldn't. Here I would not have that. Yeah, I hope that I can get through, like it opened. I was hoping for a unique path, like a shortcut or something, not blocking off one of the ways I've already went, you know. Okay, we found it. So here it is. Goes through this way. And then up here is this river valley, which is still pretty big area that's not, it's all shadowed over. I was running for cover. That's a bear. See, that's what I remember the shotgun working like. Remember I said, I remember the shotgun being really close to bears and one-shotting them. Well, it's still working that way, so I guess I was just being a baby before. When I first made it, I'm like, this shotgun sucks. Oh, there's a horse. He's going to get triggered. All right, we're going to have to go back up that other side a little bit to get to the pod. It's funny because that Well, a meteor event hasn't happened, but that last marker is still on my map. That last drill spot is still over there in the desert. All right, let's take a look and see what we got going here. We've got a lake. We got to go around. Go back that way. And the snow is right in front of us, so that's not that big of a deal. Nobody knows the trouble. I do see a pattern with the missions, you know, pattern recognition. If it didn't do that, I don't know. The missions would probably go a little too fast, but it is nice to be able to know whether you should run around to the other side or what you need to bring to a pod. Because all that does is makes you run there, run back, run there, run back. Where if it's like, all right, there's a pod way over there, but what you need to collect is this. You need to... Is it up on the... I see some... Uh-oh. Okay, so it's up on the hill here. I think I'm going to need some tree to get up there. All right. Do some tree action. Wow. Fall back on my head, huh? Is that how we're playing this game? Hope. Where's that tree at? I need fiber too. Might as well clear the path so I can see the tree. All right. Wood, please. Wood ramps. 15. Wood ramps, please. Be funny if there was actually a way up over here. Whoopsies. My bad. Doesn't look like it. Looks like... Now, do you think we're going to be able to use that angled way you guys were talking about? Actually, it doesn't look like much. I could probably go from there up. I may need a couple of these guys. Probably not 68 of them. Okay, that's a fall off there. Probably should have made some flats, huh? There's a storm. Oh, it's a lightning storm. Groovy. Right in the ear hole. Wow, that sucker's really broken.
This thing's kind of a heat ray.
A vapor laser, huh?
Accelerated gas produces a resonant cascade, blah, 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 something lasers. Larkwell cooked it up for Group 15. Ought to cut right through any amount of ice and snow in your way, though. And sure come in handy when you reach that avalanche.
jeez. And I think the only place is back over here. I don't remember if I even saw it. I remember there was like a one here and maybe one up the canyon. Housekeeping. Really? No, no exotics in here? Okay. I guess we're gonna play hardball with me. Probably was a mistake getting rid of that board out of the pod. I could have carried the pit with me, or if I knew it was on this side, I had access to stone and sticks and fiber and wood. I figured I was going to be on the Arctic side, where you have access to basically nothing except for ice. It would be cool to like catch a ride with your pod back to your base. Whoa! That's pretty cool. Fire! Alright, so we are here. We got the thing from there. We gotta run up to here and go in and then do a laser. Barrel. Barrel. I'm gonna run out of shotgun shells, man. All right, let's get out of here. Fire! Okay. Ooh, wow, that changed my vision a little bit. Maybe I got a little too close to Buffalo Soldier. She was a Buffalo Soldier. All right, so that worked pretty good. That's thanks to you guys telling me to go up at an angle. But look at what that storm did to that. I don't know if you can see it. Look at that. Destroyed. I tried using the dirt before, and it just didn't work very good at all. The dirt, I guess the dirt's good for some things. So, making the stone stuff, like if you want to make the stone stuff, not only would you need the special, well, not super special, but you need like the masonry bench or whatever, but you need iron nails, you need leather, you need wood, you need stone. So it's not really an option. What? I'm not in the snow area. Not in the snow area. Almost forgot about the thermos. They're like, all right, let's do never-ending storms on him. Wherever he goes, he will be in trouble. How far in do we have to go? Let's see, we're here. Not very far. It should be like right up there. But there's a event going on in there. There's where the drill goes. Vapor laser.
Gear like this eats power, so you're gonna have to find a way to juice it. But I figure you didn't make it this far without a few tricks up your sleeve.
It's chilly out here, dude. Look at the snow ends right here, but no, I'm still in it. What the? Oh my God! What the animals? Look at them all. I guess they've been blocked by the avalanche as well. Here comes the pod. Level up. Oh no, all my food just ran out too. Dang delay, my god. Sometimes it feels worse than other... Dude. Okay, something's weird going on with the delay right now on that shot. That is so weird. Maybe I'm so used to being in the desert where it's wide open and they're not right up on me, but man, the delay is just terrible. Like you hit fire and it doesn't fire. Okay, storm is gone, but we're gonna need, this thing needs to be inside. Okay. So we'll make a, just make a double, why not? Dude. Dude, I'm trying to do stuff here. Ba-da-ba-dee-ba-dee-boo-boo. Beep, 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 boo. What did it do? Beep, 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 boo. Alright, biofuel and the cord. Biofuel, boop, and number 8. Ba-dum. Okay. Toggle laser. Whoa!
Sometimes you just gotta love Group 15.
I guess, if you say so.
Looks like you got a way through.
What? That's it? Dude, I don't think I have a MOA vestige. I don't think I want one.
What the? Where'd they come from?
Oh my god. Take your time reloading. What the did they come from? Dude, all that running for like 30 seconds worth of vapor laser? Oh, Lordy. Really? I don't really want these heads, to be honest with you, but... Oh, the tusks are, yeah, the tusks. I don't want these heads, dude. But I can't help myself. Woolly mammoth vestige. I did all that. Proceed through the pass. All right. I'm going to leave that thing for right now. says proceed through the pass. I don't want it to close behind me and this not all be... I mean, I can set this stuff back up pretty quick, right? Did I put meat in here? Oh, I thought I was going to get special meat. Let's pick this stuff up first before I do that. I don't know if I'm have to reactivate the laser or what, but... Oh, I can't pick it up. It's not one of them mission items I can have to store at home. I probably shouldn't put that in there. There went the fire pit. Whoopsies. Okay. Got all this wood on me, that's okay. Alright. I think that's everything in there besides this. Don't want to leave a mess behind. There we go. Alright, proceed through the pass. And run all the way back home again.
Well, here we are.
Well, I had to like go with like 3 more feet than I went.
Frozen world.
Scout the area marked on the map.
But you ain't here to admire the view. Legos group got a theory that
look where it is.
Activity means
through the
there's
shadowed
more
zone
exotics in the mountains. It's about to get busy up here. So, I guess we'll find out.
So it's in that shadowed zone, which is kind of cool. That makes me run through there and at least open that area up. I have not been this way, but I do have a house over here. Well, we'll see if it's standing, but it's a stone house. I was running full cover. A lot of running in this episode. Them thighs are pumping. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, by the way, when I was running back, I was doing this and I wasn't really paying attention. I fell into one of those crevices. Yeah, it wasn't good. Crevice time. So this should be opening up part of the map. Yep. My house that I have built is right here by that outcropping. The composites armor looks pretty good. Looks like I'm wearing a metallic diaper, though. I don't know what's up with that. A little squenchy on the backside. Hey, what are you doing? Why are you doing that to me? Okay. Guys are over there. Take a look. Where are we? Oh, it's down by this lake here. Mission complete. 600 Ren. Hey, 600 rent is actually it's a lot. That's a lot for. Remember some of the storm front detected, storm shift detected, storm shift detected. I've never seen something flashing up there before like that. The Icarus 3-day forecast, it was saying a shift detected. Oh, Jesus, we have a... Oh, that's not my shotgun. This is one of them boss thingies, isn't it? Right here, look at this. Did not know this was here. Oh, is it a black Canis? Come here. Oh, he's almost dead. Stop reloading, you stupid head. Oh my God. Love the shotgun. Look at this. Blood. Ooh. This might be considered a black wolf. I might be able to do that sitting trophy. Booyah! Canis the victor. Medius the victor. There it is. The black wolf vestige. Oh, look what he eats. He eats exotics. Fool. All right, where are we? All right, we need to run up here. See if there's a house here for us. This is what's cool. Like when you establish a house and you're like out in the middle of nowhere and you're like, hey dude, I got a place over here. See if it's still standing. You're like, why do you have a place here of all places? Well, oddly enough, twice in a row, an exotics thing popped up like right here. And so I built this place. And it's a full-fledged place. I've got stuff in here. I've got stuff here, like fireplace. I've got bed. Boom. Total coziness, 6. Total coziness at my house, 700. All right, since we're here, might as well drop off some stuff, eh? Eh? What else would be good to drop off here? Probably just the wood and the fiber. Yeah, wood and fiber. Now, if we go this way, out into the desert we go. If we go this way, I honestly think from here, well, I don't think, I know, this is absolutely the fastest way to go. Going back through here, nightmarish. So let's do that. Just out of curiosity, 25, 25, 25. No damage to this place. There is no damage on my little house there. So something like that, something as simple as that, is like a rest stop, like a, you know, on the highway, the rest stop. It's not like if, okay, so places like this, like in here, like you got this here, one somewhere out here would be cool. One, you know, maybe in here would be cool. One here, which I have. One here with... So I have one... Whoa! I think you're getting the point. I have one in here. I have one in the other... Well, I don't even know if that's still standing, but I have one in the other Arctic area. I have one in the southwestern desert. I never left one standing in the northeastern desert, the one I always go... This one I'm going to be running into up here in a second. And then one big one in the river valley, right? Because all these other ones are what I would consider transitional areas that, you know, you're just kind of running through. I mean, the deserts are big, but these snow areas are really transitional areas. So a place like that's fine. But in the other one, in the river valley, that's where you'd want another, basically a full-size base. And when I say full-size base, when you're at this point in the game, you're at tier 4, right? So I guess you could build all the machines that you think you'd want, right? Like the fabricator, obviously. You know, the stuff you would need to the advanced machining bench or masonry bench to craft the home. But then you can bring as much ingots as you possibly can carry, but I can tell you that it's not going to be anywhere close to how much you need. You know, just doing stuff and making the nails out of the iron, I would go through a couple hundred iron making nails. Nailed it. So we have to get up and over there. Up and over through that gap there. But that was perfect timing. We finished the mission. It was 1800 and I was just over the rise from a rest home. And that's what you need, meaty, is a rest home. It's when just before I started recording the second part, remember in the first part it said I ran 50 kilometers in the snow? It said I ran 100 kilometers in the desert when I hit the desert, which tells you I've been in the desert at least twice as long. I've been in this one a lot, but hey, that's where the, see that thing's still marked up there, the last one that I drilled. I wonder if, wait, that one's marked there. You know, it'd be interesting to know is, this one here, I drilled that. And when I was drilling it, it was the event happened. There's no way that it respawned there after the fact. But look, there's all my grid searches are gone. I wonder if that's like a glitch to where that could be one of them. I'm right here. It'd be nice to know, because otherwise, when I grid and if something's pointing up this way, I would have to check it anyway. There's no way that it's there though, because I was in the middle of drilling it. I think I was in the middle of drilling it when it happened. I don't think it happened just after I finished. It was real close to right after I finished. But I don't think it's here. It's still here. It's still here. I think it's a glitch though. It's not showing any purple. It's not showing any purple. And I was right here when it happened. That's unfortunate. Well, I'm not going to really worry about it though, because if I do another scan, I'll just go find a different one and just do one, not worry about getting all three. Do one so I can reset them all again. Who did the, oh, I got the thermos on. Look at that, I'm overheating. So not only do I not have the cooling factor, but I'm drinking hot tea in the desert. Really, you're gonna still be chasing me? Doofus. Alright, shouldn't be drinking hot tea in the desert. Alright. So, that was a... Who's with me? That was an interesting mission. It's easy to pick apart things after the fact, but if you really think about it, some of those other ones, like the one where it's like, oh, bring this much dried meat and bring this. Once I knew what I had to do, part of the mission was doing all that back at the house, which is cool because I'm actually doing stuff for the mission without having to run all the way to the desert, find out what it is, run all the way back home, then collect all that stuff. And when I say collect, I mean kill animals to get the meat, dry the meat, get just enough, and then run back to the desert. But that mission we just did there, I ran in there and it's like, oh, I guess I could have tried to climb it, but I guarantee you it would have done what that other one did, which was be steep on the backside. and I can't build down. At least I tried, and I didn't seem to be able to build down. So it theoretically wanted me to run all the way around. I ran all the way south because north still had, could still have that blockade, and that'd be going all the way through the river valley, the big part of it. So I went all the way south and came around, and then 30 seconds of laser, run in there, run to the lake, and you're done. It's like, I think maybe their theory is those missions help you open up the map. You're like, oh, I don't know where to go. Oh, I'm going to run through here. Oh, I can't go that way. I'm going to figure out another way to go. Okay, here's the desert. This goes through. Like, if I didn't have this interactive map to reference, and I didn't kind of know and already find the entrances and exits to some of these places, dude, that could be nuts. Think about this. Think about me running in here, all the way in here and going to here, and it's like, oh, you got to get on the other side. But I don't have this open or this open. So I could be like, well, I guess I could go this way. And then I'm like, oh, I'm in the desert. Now what do I do? Okay, I can see that this is all blacked out. Maybe I can go up here and find a way. Then I'd run into a cliff here. Then I'd have to run all the way back. I couldn't find my way through here. But you would, because this mission here to open this up and this mission up here to open that up are, oops, what is that? Are prerequisites to do that Avalanche mission. So at least they thought of that. Prerequisite missions, meaning, dude, you're going to have already found that opening and that opening. I thought, which I think would be cooler, you know how I ran into that double-ended mine up in the desert in the last episode? You run in, you run all the way through. There was actually two of them. The second one was like shaped like a V, where you went in, you went down, and it was water. Then the other side was, you would need ramps to get out the other side. And I didn't see any exotics in there. But what I'm thinking would be cool would be this. A way through the mountain here or here, right? So, or here, Because, I mean, from here to here is not that big of a deal. But to get to here, you have to go all the way around or all the way up and around. So to get from here through here or here, like through this or something like that. Like, that's what I would like to see when it's like open, quote, open a new passage. Like, okay. So it's going to be a shortcut more than I know what is going on right now. But it's not. They take your route that you know is open and they avalanche it. But, Meaty, the mission was called Avalanche. I know. I know this. Hey, I got 600 Ren out of it, though. So, I got a decent amount of money and exotics. Like I said, I think I have... I don't know how much Ren I have, but I have just over 2,000 exotics, which is a fair amount. That excavator shovel thingy that I wanted to build was 500 to research and 250 to craft, I believe. So 750 total. I just want to see what it does, but I mean, it's a lot of exotics. Oh, I should pick up these pumpkins for the animals. Oh, I tried picking up berries, thinking for vegetables or fruit. Nope. Berries do not go in there, so that would be too easy, I guess. If you could use the berries in there. Pumpkins work, watermelons work. No berries. Berries don't work. Seeds, I mean, there's some other recipes. There's some other recipes for different feeds, but there was definitely an update, and one of the big parts of the update was something to do with husbandry. I still don't get that word, and I don't want to get it. I don't want you guys to explain it to me. I think it's a weird word. Husbandry. A word used to describe taming of animals or breeding of animals in a video game. I mean, I say video game, real life too, maybe, but It's weird. Admit it. I'm right. It's a very strange word. Hey, what are you doing tonight? Oh, I'm gonna work on my husbandry. What are you doing? Not that. What the deuce? Get me out of here. If you don't know where we're at, we are literally almost home. If these trees weren't here, you could see the house. And there she is. She's looking good. That's a nice barn, dude. I'm telling you. You see James Bond, View to a Kill, you'll know they have the big horse place. All right, how we doing in here? We have 10 of these guys, so we'll put 10 pumpkins in this one, and we'll put 8 melon in this one. This guy is doing fine, but he needs to be pet. This guy is doing fine, but he needs to be pet. This guy is doing fine, and he needs to be pet on his butt. There we go. Hey, there's always time in the day to stop to pet your animals. Let's see how much money we have. We have 2180 Ren. Remember, we just got 600, so I didn't have that much. And 2276 exotics. Pretty cool. This guy here is what I was talking about. 500 to research, 250 to craft. Looks pretty cool. Maybe. I was thinking I could use it like in defense of, you know? In defense of something. I need to bring my thing back. I might as well just send these off. What's going on the eye? Where the heck's that one going? Oh my god. Is it getting farther and further away? Further, farther, further, farther? Make up your mind. Oh shoot. It was that other thing too. This guy. Legendary biomass. My bad. Boop! I really don't like the look of this out here, so don't give me a hard time. Alright, what do we have in our inventory? We have some elephant heads. Oh, let's make the vestige. Let's make the vestige. The vestige of the vestige. So which one do we want to do? We definitely want to do... Oh, I had one. Whoops. I went in and made... I never threw it a second time. That's okay. We'll put this in here. And then this is where this stuff goes. Alright. So we have two different things we can do. First thing, I can guarantee we need refined wood. Alright. Now, there's like multiples of these black wolves. So, black... Alright. So this one is... It looks like he's just sitting on a pedestal. Coziness 8. This one, he is howling. So he's sitting on a pedestal, looking up at there, howling at a ball. This is a running one, but he's on the wall. Black chicken. What? Chicken? Where do you have one of those? I don't know which one I should make. This one or this one? I think we talked about this one, you guys. It's going to be big, though. This probably would be smaller. I could put him up in my room. I'm going to make this one. I know we talked about that other one, but this one, he looks like a doggy. And if you don't like doggies, then I don't like you. I mean, you can like cats. That's okay, too. But what was that noise? It sounded like my whole electrical system just shut off. Doggy. Oh, dude. What's my coziness bonus up to? 683. Dude, I think my whole power system just shut off. Supply 1900. Oh, that's because those things are still going. I haven't repaired these in a bit. Oh, wow. That's super low. That's super low. Remember I showed you like a... See, that's at 58%. I showed you 96% and it was like killing my system. Wow, how long has it been since I repaired these things? I usually try and do it whenever I'm home. I've been home a lot. It was running, and I don't have my generator here right now. We're at 24. It's really hard to walk on my roof. Oh, by the way, I went to the gold one a while back, and it had been weeks since it looks like these things stop taking damage at 14. They're like stop at 14% because that's what they were at. Same with the titanium was at that. Okay, 27,750, 14,9. Something shut off. You could hear go boo. Unless it was the God, the only thing I can think of would be the stone one just happened to fill up and shut off, but there's no way that thing's full. I just took it to build all those pieces. It takes days for that thing to fill. Let's go double check it. Inquiring minds want to know. Because I'm right up there and I would have heard it. No, it's still go. Oh, yeah, of course. That's exactly what I thought. Something went boo. Something shut off. Something broke. Idle. 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 Off. Yeah, it's weird. Sometimes these machines just turn themselves off. Off. Almost like I blew a fuse. It's like, well, that machine's out and that one's out. That was weird. It's not that important because when you go to use it, you just turn it back on. But if it is like something else, it could be important. All right. Anyway, that's pretty good. Made some good headway. You would think that after all these things, I would have and not buying too much from here, I'd have a whole lot of this. But man, it's hard to. This one cost me a lot. You know, like I said, it's about 1,500 Ren and about 1,500 exotics to go through doing this. I mean, that last one is 250 and 500 by itself. That's 250, 500. So that's 500 Ren and 1,000 exotics just to unlock these two, let alone craft this one. And then it was 250 and 100, 250 and 100, 250 and 100. It's a lot. That's where I spent all my money. That's a lot. Holy cow. Anyway, I think that's going to do it for today, you guys. Whew. I am definitely looking into another series. I love this series. I want to keep it going, but I think it would be even better if we could offset it with another series that was going on. That way, sometimes dailies of the same thing, you're like, okay, I'll just skip a day or two and check in with them. And, you know, so if you're doing two series, which I used to always run at least two series at a time, sometimes more. But that's when I uploaded 2 videos a day, every day of the week. That was back between 2012 and 2018. So anyway, you guys still enjoying the series? Let me know down in the comments. Hit the like button. Join me for the next weather event. Thanks for watching.